Should we make it look natural, like we were mid conversation?
Yeah,
I,
it's already recording. Welcome back. Welcome back to On the Map, episode 5. Um, let's address the white elephant in the room.
The very white elephant in the room.
And it's not
Well,
Christmas.
it's
This
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
6 degrees of Kevin Horner, bro.
In case you don't know, every time me and Ant shout out Kevin on our podcast, this is the very same Kevin. Kev, welcome to the show. You're our first guest.
Really?
Yes.
After all this time.
Well, we had Pat on for an episode and it went so bad that I decided to scrap it mid-edit, and that footage has not seen the light of day.
Release the Pat cut, dude. The people, they want to see it.
To be fair, there was 3 of us and 2 microphones.
Yeah, it was in
We
person.
were passing mics.
Yeah. We're going like that back and forth.
Kind of like an avant-garde kind of take on recording.
Good word. Avant-garde. So yeah, this is episode 5. Welcome back. We just want to have Kevin on, get one of our close friends to just talk with us, catch up. Yeah, so it's cool. If you didn't notice, Ant, I'm in a new setting. I'm in my actual room in my Philly house now.
Hey, I like your shirt too.
Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Yeah, new
I'm here in
background.
Finland.
Yeah,
North.
Kev is right under the Northern Lights, so he's actually there.
What are you boozing on?
This is a V8 Energy pomegranate blueberry. Fresh off of the quartz. Had to get myself back up.
Well, they're not sponsoring us. We can't promote.
I'm trying to get that to happen for me personally.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy? First off, if no one knows, me and Kev are roommates, and
He's right down the hall.
yeah, we are next to each other. But 2 days ago, I wake up and I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth. Kev's V8 can is right on the sink.
I did leave one in the bathroom.
And I'm just like, dude, what do you need energy in here? Like, what did you
Yeah, for
bring this
later.
upstairs for? Ugh.
Whoa! Don't yuck this man's yum.
Are
What
you
do
a
you-
V8? I'm not a V8 guy.
I'm not either. But what's in that bad boy? How many caffeines are we talking?
Not crazy. If you're used to a Celsius, it's like a third of a Celsius. Let me see.
I don't drink Celsius.
A light
I don't
80,
drink anything.
80 milligrams.
That's more than a shot of espresso.
That's a little more than a cup of coffee.
Does
That's
it taste
nice.
like vegetable? Like, what is it? What's
No, it tastes like just berry juice.
Okay.
It's delicious. Have a good time.
Ant, are you a coffee person?
Nah.
No.
I don't like shitting and pissing all the time, so no. But I love it. It's just if I drink it, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm hallucinating all
Yeah.
day.
Okay. But do you drink like any like Monster or Red Bull? No.
No. Also,
Just
why does
raw
it
dog
say
a day?
it says Kevin question mark?
With a question mark.
Yeah, we ever need to address the question.
Because you never know. Kevin?
Kevin?
Anything to add, Kevin?
Kevin?
Do you think you were named after Home Alone?
Yeah, they actually said they left the theater right when they were about to have me. I was born in 1993.
They left the theater and just conceived you immediately.
Ugh.
Yeah. They got
Nothing
so
puts me
inspired
in the
by that film. Dude, Home Alone, I think, has to be one of the most unrealistic movies of all time.
What are you talking
Because
about?
if you come on, I mean,
I
I
can
know
pull
it's a
it off.
Christmas movie, dude. If two 35-year-old like thieves are trying to break into a house with like one 11-year-old, that kid's getting headshot, like trick shotted.
They also survived some insane things in that movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the when he puts his hands on the sink and he just gets electrocuted and you see his skeleton.
They take bricks to the head like 4 times.
Yeah,
That's in 2.
My fault.
he
What's
gets
my
of those-
president?
Both of those were in 2, actually. Amateurs.
Let's skip over that. Let's skip over that one. Yeah, but in the first one, when he goes through the doggy door, there's a Red Ryder BB gun right into his forehead from
Yep.
this close.
Is it with a thumbtack or something?
Yeah, they step on thumbtacks and like broken glass under the window or something like that. Or they get like in the first one, it's the bucket on the string
The
from the
paint can.
stairs. Yeah,
Yeah, that you're done.
you're
What if it
concussed.
just
You got to go through concussion protocol.
what if it just kept escalating and like the next one is like he ties Marv up and like waterboards him for an hour?
Yeah, I mean that's probably what happened in Home Alone 5, but no one
Home,
watched it.
Home
So
Alone 5 Guantanamo Bay.
They tar
yeah,
and feather Joe Pesci.
yeah, and they called themselves the Sticky Bandits, dude. Like that
Can't do
has to be
that.
the worst name
You
for
want
a
to start
dude.
calling ourselves the Sticky Bandits
No, not at all.
Well, you get
next
one
time?
steal in your next pickup basketball game, and you're like, I'm the sticky bandit.
Dude, the kids we were playing, the combined age between the six of them had to be like the combined age of 30. Like they were just young kids.
They're all
And
5.
I don't know, they were
They
young.
were all like
But
fourth graders. Like
yeah.
one guy that was probably about our age.
Yeah. We
Nice.
got we got some honorary nicknames. Kev is Kev is literally Larry Bird, aka White Boy. And then you can tell him my name, Kev.
They hit Marco with Kung Fu Panda immediately.
Immediately. Immediately.
That's pretty good. Not
Hey.
not like in a liberal sense or something, but that's funny.
No,
I
it
was
was funny.
laughing.
It was off rip. I was surprised. Like, no hesitation. But we played them and I got tired after like the first 2v2 game
They
that we
started
did.
running full court like we were going to keep up.
Yeah. They were running full court
I'm 30 years old.
I heard one dude mutter and call me a fat ass under his breath because I was like, I'm not playing a 4v4. Like, I'm tired already. And he goes, because you can't keep up, fat ass. And I was like, yo,
Damn, dude.
ref, do something.
This is why I don't come to Point Breeze.
Right.
How's your basketball on your side of the world?
This is
You
good.
still playing?
Yeah, it was last week. This fucking kid, he hit a game winner over me, and it was like a step back three.
Oh,
Oh, dude, it hurts so bad. It only could have been worse if he tapped my ass after, but he didn't. He was respectful. But
It seemed like nice try.
yeah, he wetted one in my face, and then I had to sit out 2 games because I missed the free throw to get back into the next game.
damn.
But then we got our revenge after that. But
Yeah.
nothing worse than getting fucking game-winning shot hit over you. Makes me want to fucking die.
Dude, imagine like he shot that in your face and before it even went in, what if he just went like, good game? I'd kill myself.
I'd kill myself.
I think I could legally throw hands with him if he did that and that went in.
You're not winning that fight, though.
Probably not, but I can't just let it happen either.
Dude, we had a guy show up who's never come before, and he was like one of those dudes who's like coaching during the game. And I honestly was like okay with this guy because it was all good stuff.
Yeah.
But like it could never compel me to like go to a pickup basketball game and be like, get back on D, boys, get back on D. Like,
Yeah.
let's go. He's
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Dude,
It's like
those
we all
blacktop
suck.
games mean something important to some people. Like that's their
Yeah.
domain. You know that guy? Oh, you don't have TikTok, but there's this one guy in New York who's old as hell, and all he's known for is running pickup games on like a court in New York. He calls
the
himself
beard?
yeah.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That means everything to him. Like he played Brian Scalabrine 1v1 like a month ago, and he lost, of course, because it's a retired NBA player. And someone took a video with him like the day after, and he was all disheveled walking down the street. He was like, I can't believe I lost that for the city, man. Like, that's on me. I can't do that again. Like, I gotta win. And he just looks so upset. Like, that means something to him.
That's all he
That's
has.
passion. I know. It's
That'll
passionate.
be me in about 4 years, representing Point Breeze, Philadelphia this season. With disheveled Kevin Horner, bro.
Yeah. Spend
You
all your
need to have
VC
that.
on accessories.
Yeah.
You need to have that broken ass shot he has from like back here.
Yep.
But yeah, he's a character. We've come across some characters in Philly too. I know New York has a bunch of NPCs. There's definitely a handful of them in Philly too. I'm sure there's some in California where you are.
We walked by a wizard recently when you were going in Japan. Zach and I walked by a dude in a full wizard outfit, the Point Breeze sorcerer. He had like a crew. It was ridiculous. I haven't
That's
seen him since,
sick.
though.
Sorcerer is crazy.
Like
Just a D&D party.
Like
Like-
the pointy hat and like a robe.
Yeah, but is it more like Dumbledore or Gandalf?
Uh, Closer to Dumbledore, but still more like whimsical than Dumbledore's got some like administrative official attitude to him. This guy
Yeah.
was just straight up a wizard.
Like Minecraft Witch, like that.
Yeah, closer to that.
Okay, interesting, interesting,
Did you
dude.
guys watch the movie yet?
Fellowship. I was just gonna tell you we watched Fellowship. Oh, Minecraft
No, what I
movie.
was
Much
Minecraft
better
movie.
movie, Minecraft.
No, dude. There's been no time, but I really want to go this week.
I hope we
They
go for an empty theater. I hope we have to sit with it ourselves.
Well, you know what's funny is, hey, you know how I was telling you that Jack Black just screams Minecraft things and then it happens like slime cube.
Yeah.
So there's a one part where they're fighting a chicken jockey, and he goes chicken jockey, and then everyone in the theater just starts like like cheering, like it was you watch Endgame in theaters and how everyone was cheering.
Yeah.
It's
So
worse
people were
than that.
doing that. People were doing that for Minecraft, and they had people on each other's shoulders and stuff, and like throwing popcorn. So in the past weekend, when the movie released, before the movie started playing, they had they had like a warning, like, "Hey, we know you love Minecraft, and we know you love the movie, but when Chicken Jockey comes on, please don't throw food or drinks,
They were
or
giving
else."
people like game plans. They're like, oh, for this showing, the chicken jockey scenes at this time. Like it's a
Yeah.
playbook.
Oh my
I could not
God.
imagine working there right now
Dude, I want to go so bad.
I need to go see
this
this.
week.
That's what I'm saying. I need to see.
I thought that he was like a character. I didn't know he like plays himself.
No, he's Steve,
He's Jack Black.
but he's Steve.
He says so.
Yeah.
He's Steve, but like it's like filming of him, right? Like
Yeah.
he's in
Yeah.
it.
It's not, yeah. It's him on a
Oh,
Minecraft backdrop,
what
if
the
that makes
fuck?
sense. It's awesome. No, dude, it's awesome. It's like if Ready Player One was just Minecraft.
I've always wanted that movie.
That's gonna sell for $1 grillion.
Except Ready Player One blows.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I don't like it on concept alone. I'm not going to watch it. Is it a
Yeah,
Spielberg though? I think he did that.
Think so? Cade loves it, which is how you know
That makes
it's a
sense.
bad movie.
that makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Yeah. No offense to our next guest, Cade, but not the greatest movie taste, and he knows it.
Shout out Claude, man. Speaking of shitty movies, he came over last night and we ordered a bunch of slop and watched this movie called Cabin in the
Hey,
Woods.
it's not
And
slop.
it's good slop. It's good slop. I said that with like affection, not
All right, good.
not what's the
Slop
word?
positive.
Yeah, yeah. It's called Cabin in the Woods, and it's like it's such a 2010 slasher comedy movie. I don't even think it was comedy, but it was like fun. Does that right, Kev?
Yeah, it's like such a reality show stereotype cast of characters, but in a Joss Whedon horror movie. If you remember his
Yeah,
like Avengers writing, or what did you Buffy the Vampire Slayer was him.
yeah. Oh my God, you're right.
But like the he's right behind me type of delivery shit. But
But I
it's a
feel
good
like it
time.
worked low key.
Yeah, because it was part of why it was stupid. Like
It
it
was
was
almost
stupid.
it was almost a parody, but like it wasn't. It still had some decent parts of the film, so it was fun.
Okay.
I love that movie. How's your week been?
Mine is good. I only have I have 2 more weeks here.
Oh my
So
God, that's it.
yeah, then my road trip begins in May, second week of May. So I'll be driving back then. Um,
Damn.
What stops are you hitting on the way back?
I have this chef dude that I want to meet up with in Wyoming, who I stopped it by before, and he made me the best sandwich of my life. So I have to go see him again. And
Bring you one?
then, I would definitely eat it like immediately if I got you one.
Fair.
Um, then everything in like Wyoming and Montana is sick. Definitely want to spending a couple days in Chicago too.
Mm.
Um, and then maybe I'll hit like Northern California on my way out of here. But
How long
yeah.
is do you think the trip is? Like to come back here?
Um, like you could do it in 2 weeks. I'll probably do it in like exactly 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't want to fucking stop anywhere through corn country again because last time it was like multiple days in corn country.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing good to come out of corn country is Justin Vernon.
Yeah, and corn.
Much to get into. All the Justin Vernon front.
Yeah,
Much.
yeah,
Did you
yeah,
see
yeah.
Did you watch the Lil Yachty interview?
Excuse me?
What?
Lil Yachty interviewed him for the album.
Okay.
Did
I'm gonna
not
have to
see
tap
that.
in.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
Why was he
Wait,
hooping with Daniel
wait,
Caesar?
no. Actually, I know what you're talking about.
He was hooping with Daniel Caesar in that.
Yeah, that clip I sent, it was him. There were just random people there.
Yeah, dude,
Interesting promotion event.
he did a dream shake, baseline turnaround fade, over the rim air
Air.
ball. It was fire, and that's
It
my
looked
goat.
it looked good
Yep.
It
though.
looked clean.
Mhm.
He might have got fouled. He might have got fouled.
Right.
But speaking of Justin Vernon, Bon Iver, how do you think of the album? What do you think?
I liked it. I
Yeah,
liked it.
1 to 10 for both of you. 1 to 10.
Well, for him or for anybody,
For anyone, I feel like I'm throwing a high 6 or
7.
7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7.
Okay.
I feel the way I felt kind of how the last one came out, so like maybe I'll like it more, but I still like it, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
I've only
Yeah,
listened to it the one time, so I'm probably around the
You were in
same
the
rating.
car too.
Yeah, I
On a
know. I
good
need to
headphone
listen to it
listen.
in my headphones. Yeah, for sure.
the only one that I'm not big on is There's a Rhythm. I was just like, ah,
I don't remember the titles. I'm
Some of
gonna
it's
have to
very
take a
like,
look.
I don't know if simple's the word, but just like straightforward, happier.
Some of it's
I feel like
goofy,
there's
but
not
like in a
much
good
there,
way.
but I have to listen to it more.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the production is still
Yeah.
really cool. So like, even when it feels super straightforward, like I'll be there or from, it's still
Hmm.
like, oh, this is like top, absolute top tier production still. So
Oh,
then
this
I'm
sounds
like,
gorgeous. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, like he can make, like you said, like simple music, and I'm still just like, damn, this is like how all music should sound because it's
Yeah.
just like 7, strong 7.
That's your best
Yeah.
friend. You met him.
It's my dog.
Sorry, Kev.
Sorry, Kev.
Dude,
Explain
I
the
don't think we
story.
could get through it without that coming up. The story,
Oh
the whole
no.
story.
Go ahead, Kev. Explain why Bon Iver is Ant's best friend, but
Oh
not yours.
Well, I
no.
had went to visit my good friend Aunt LaSalle 2 years
Oh
ago
no.
now, June of 2 years ago.
Damn.
So we went to the show in the middle of the Celtics Warriors finals. That's to wherever that was in history.
2022.
Yeah. And we went with your roommate, whose name began with a C.
It rhymes with Sam.
Clam.
And anyway, we pull up, and I remember earlier we got there because we got right up in the front, and both of you went, "All right, we're gonna get beers. You want whatever IPA we're about to get from this Vermont setup?" And I'm like, "I don't think that's for me," but I should have said yes because then by the end of the concert, you both had to pee really bad. So then they had their stage and like the line of barricades, pitch black. So those two go out where the woods are for their pee. Awesome, putting that on. Like what I'm seeing out of you. They're out there peeing, and I just keep walking back and forth. And I see them like disappear, but I thought they kind of just went somewhere else. The security guy comes up to me. He's like, "What are you doing, man?" Because everyone had left at this point. I'm like, "Oh, I'm just waiting for my friends to come back. I think they went to the bathroom." And then they sprint back, giddy as hell. Tell me this whole story about how they met up with him. They talked to him. He's like, "Oh, dude, your music's the best thing ever," which is correct. That's what I would have done. But I've just been standing there the whole time, and they were right next to
Yeah.
his RV. I still remember the whole thing, front to end, vividly, and all of the mistakes that I made along the way.
Yeah, that was not my finest communication skills moment.
We're gonna like scream from the barricade, like, "Dude, come with us. We're gonna go sneak behind the thing.
Yeah.
We're breaking in. You want to come?"
Dude,
Just alerting everybody.
that was honestly one of the best days of my life for multiple
Dude, we
reasons.
almost crashed on the drive back. Ant was too happy to be driving.
Dude, I just put on Devil in a New Dress, bumped it
Oh
as
my
loud
god.
as
Yeah, I
physically
remember. He said
possible.
the whole song, and then we got
No,
back to
no, no, no. Dude, and I just kept like, I'd be driving, and I would just be like, "What the fuck, Kevin?"
Yeah. You were staring at me in the middle of a roundabout that you took probably 40 miles per hour.
Oh,
That's so real.
I should have just killed us right then and there.
I would have taken it. It was a really good show, so I can go out on that.
Yeah, the show was
I was leaving there with
absolutely
something.
amazing.
That was for II, right? Obviously.
Yeah, but it was like
Yeah.
all the music he played.
Okay. Because I
What?
remember I went. Go ahead.
What did you go to?
I
II?
went. Yeah, for II because my ex got tickets for my birthday, or I got tickets for her birthday, and he was touring at Temple, and he performed. First off, he performed some bangers, obviously, and I like II. It's not my favorite album, but it's got some good songs. And then I think he ended with uh, fuck, what did he end with? Blood Bank, but what's the other song that I can't think of off that EP? I gotta look at it.
Was
Beach Baby.
Beach
Beach
Baby.
Baby.
I think he did Beach Baby. And then before he did that, he was like, yo, I'm like, basically said, yo, I'm tripping off acid right now, but don't do acid, kids, but have a good night. And he like
He got
ended
us
the
with
show with
that.
another song. Yeah, it's fire. It was so good. But I didn't get to meet him like Ant. Pissed as hell.
My fault.
My
It's
bad.
not even that Ant Man. It's that Ant's roommate who didn't even know about him before the concert got to meet him.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, to his face, my buddy Sam, and like, for reference, I love Sam, but he is like, he presents as like a stereotypical douche, even though he's like super nice guy.
No, great guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's sick. But he goes like, I was like, I saw Justin talking to this group of fans like through a fence. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till he's done talking to them and then just like yell his name. And then so he got done that, and I was like, "Hey, Justin," and like he just turned around and walked straight to us, beer in hand. Was like, "What's up, brother?" And then I was like, "Oh," and then Sam at some point just goes, "Bro, I've never listened to your music before. Like, this guy just told me I should come because he like convinced me it was good. That was crazy." And like, I was like, that was probably the dumbest sounding shit we could have said to this man right now. I was like, "No, I never listened to your fucking music. I just broke backstage right now and figured we would come piss back here." It's kind of a
Loki, I feel like that's a compliment though. Like if you never heard of him, but then you come and watch him, you're like, yo, I don't know who you are, but that was fucking fire.
yeah. It
Like
is
that's
sick
gotta
how
be a compliment.
he turns like he even turned Holocene. Do you remember that, Kevin? Into like a
Yeah.
fucking banger.
Dude, he did it with was it Beach Baby or was it no, it was Blood Bank. He turned to like this long 8 minute, like four on the floor jam thing. I have a video
Yeah.
of you, not a thought behind your eyes, like rocking a barricade to Death Breast. It's like
That's
you're
funny.
You
so good.
you've changed my like my absolute perspective on that song. I love that song now, and
Yeah.
I used to talk shit on that song.
Everyone comes around on 10 Death Breasts.
I think me and Kevin, I think me and you say this all the time too, Ant, but depending on the day I'm having or the week I'm having, my favorite Bon Iver album is different.
Oh yeah,
But right now, in the time I'm having, it's 22 million right now.
Yo,
Sure. Sure, man. Bro's the Hamburglar.
you haven't missed yet.
I don't know how to do that. Damn, how are we already getting the
dude,
30
this is
minute warning?
We've been talking about Bon Iver for 2 hours.
I do have some stuff I want to bring up though. Some stuff I saw online. I want to see if you guys agree. But do you guys have anything else to add about that?
I thought you meant you were gonna air some grievances when you're like, I have some shit to bring up.
Nah. What was I gonna say? Oh, yo, let me just get this off my chest now. So, the one clip I posted last week of me talking about that K drama ant. So a couple people slid up on it, and then one of my one friends who follows me messaged me and was like, "Okay, now you've convinced me to watch the show based off that
Shit.
description." So shout out her. She said she likes it so far, and I'm on like episode. I have to watch episode 9. I just finished episode 8, so I'm halfway through because there's 16. Dude, I was crying my eyes out. It's so good, and I'm getting my mom to watch it because she likes K dramas too, and so I'm making her give it a chance. And then the anime, that Your Lie in April anime, still watching that. That has like 10 episodes left. Again, like I said last week, we're ramping up, dude. Like we're pre-gaming, we're getting ready. I've watched it 4 years in a row every April. It still makes me so emotional. It's crazy. It's such a good show. You might like it. You might like it. I'm gonna put it back up. I'm gonna put it back right here. Recommend it to anyone. But yeah, it's cool.
I like how you like are inducing crying because you know it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I don't
Sometimes
know
you
if
need one.
Yeah.
yeah, but
You know the exact kind of cry you got to get out of yourself.
Exactly. It changes you. It makes you temporarily a different person. Like when me and Kevin watched Princess Mononoke in theaters a couple weeks ago,
Makes me
I
temporarily a good person.
yeah, in IMAX, I shed tears
ooh,
at the movie, even though I've seen it a bunch of times. Shed tears, and then I felt like I had no enemies for 2 days after that.
Careful.
I was walking around with unclouded eyes.
Eyes unclouded by hate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, such a bar. So good.
who are your enemies?
No one. I have none. I have no enemies. Me and Kevin are
So,
watching a different anime. It's called Vinland Saga. You might have heard of it. It's like a Viking anime and kind of
ooh,
yeah. It's heat. It's heat.
are
I
they
don't know.
doing
Ridiculous stuff.
are they
Yeah,
doing real Viking stuff though?
yeah,
Some real Viking stuff and some, like, one of them is just the Hulk for some reason.
yeah.
Like, it'll be
No,
regular battle stuff, and then this guy's, like, throwing trees at people.
yeah. But Kev, be honest. Now that we got you on the pod, do you actually like it, or are you trying to finish it since you started it?
Both. If I stop watching it for more than, like, a week, at this point, I'm going to forget to finish it.
Yeah.
But I also do think it's good, and that's why I keep watching it. If I didn't like it, I
Okay.
would have just stopped after, like, halfway through season one.
That's fair. That's fair. We're on we're on an arc right now where he like the main character's kind of taking everything that he learned negatively before and is trying to change himself to be a better person. Hence the I have no enemies part.
He's been
It
having
sounds
visions of himself in hell, things you go through.
obviously.
Chill stuff.
It sounds so corny. It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Is Willem Dafoe in this?
Low key.
If Willem Dafoe was in this, I would have told you about this show like 4 years ago.
It is just like The Northman featuring Willem Dafoe, which I'm going to make Marco watch and be like, that was fine.
I was thinking about the Northman.
You watched that? And
Yes, it's very
All right,
good.
we lost him. Ooh.
Am I back?
yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
What the fuck is that one?
I like it. You're halfway loaded.
Oh, I'm loading.
That represents your Wi-Fi, so I guess I
Oh,
make
that's
There
fresh.
you go.
Charlotte's Web.
All right, all right.
I meant Babe, not Charlotte's Web.
Babe 2, Pig in the City.
Too Babe, too furious.
Really upset Marco didn't like The Lighthouse, but that's okay.
You
The
didn't like
Lighthouse.
the light.
Dude, first off, what's that guy's name? Robert Egger?
Robert Eggers,
Eggers? He's got to get some hard drives checked because The Lighthouse is a freak movie. Only freaks like that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Sure.
granted, that's not my genre, so take that as you will. Maybe it's just not my cup of tea. What is that, like a psychological thriller?
Like psychological period piece.
Yeah.
You're telling me Lighthouse movies aren't your genre? Set in black
That
and white?
movie,
It
dude,
look like a movie from the 30s.
Robert Pattinson is just going ham on a wooden figurine.
You do the
And
same in his situation.
I was gonna say you've never done that in
If-
different
Pull up your figurine
situations.
right now. I know you got it on your table.
But no, if I had to be a lighthouse worker in the 30s off the coast, like in Cape Cod, I'd kill myself. That
Yeah.
sounds awful.
That's what the movie's about.
Yeah, and it sucks.
About spilling your beans.
Just like Nosferatu. That movie looks terrible.
It's much better than Nosferatu.
They both look like poop.
They're both sick.
You
Marco
didn't
watched
watch
Nosferatu
Nosferatu?
on TikTok.
I did watch Nosferatu on
And
TikTok.
he said that's why it was bad.
How much of
What?
it?
The whole movie, like 80%. I saw the ending. I saw the part where like she's getting inappropriately touched, but no one's there. I don't know. Some parts were cut
that's the
out, so
beginning of the movie.
I had to like try and put them contextually together. And I don't know. Maybe that's why it's bad to me because maybe I misconstrued the parts that weren't in order.
Yeah, it's also. Did you see it in theaters, Kev?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
was awesome in
definitely better. I
theaters.
wasn't even that big on that movie, but it's definitely a way better experience to
I
watch
don't
in
know.
theaters.
Yeah, it's just fun to.
I might just be a prude. I don't like those kind of movies.
Well, you're not gonna feel spooky if you're looking at it when it's this big, but if it's like the whole room, and then like it's dark and there's a bunch of strangers around you.
And they're bass boosting the vampire's voice the entire time.
Yeah, yeah, that was awesome.
I don't want to feel spooky. I want to feel good about a movie.
That what you're crying and like heartbroken.
That's not
Spooky's just a different
spooky.
angle of crying.
No,
Yeah.
it's
You want the movie to
not.
make you do
No,
something
it's not.
physically.
Okay.
I want to be so scared that I cry.
The only spooky
That's
movie
something.
I like is After Sun.
You didn't like Cabin in the Woods?
Yo, we tried to make Cade watch After Sun last night. Hey,
We're
have you
not.
seen it?
No,
Don't watch it.
is it actually scary?
Yes, it's the most terrifying movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is it worse than Kevin? You know what I'm. Come on, you know.
It's not actually scary. It's a
If you pull
very
this,
it's a drama. It's a dramatic
Yeah,
movie.
it's just a sad father-daughter movie. It's really good and awful. You shouldn't watch it.
is
It's one
it
of the greatest worst movies I've ever seen.
is it scarier than Kevin? Come on.
I don't know. What you got nothing for me. I
I
don't know
know,
where your head's
but
at.
I think this is enough. Where you should have got it by now.
Like, Ant, have you ever seen Grave of the Fireflies or no?
No,
All right. never
Am I
mind.
dumb? Am I slow?
you know, she gets beheaded on a telephone
Hereditary?
pole. Hereditary.
Oh, Hereditary.
It's not actually scary.
Oh, it's just bad.
No, After Sun is one of the best movies I've seen in the past 6 years. It's
Yeah, but I feel like you only started watching movies like 5 years ago.
yeah, but Kev's gonna say the same thing right now.
It's a really good movie. You should watch it, but don't. Take a
It's
week
just really
off.
it's really sad. Like you gotta
Hmm.
like take an acid. You gotta mentally prepare yourself before you watch that. But it's
Watching
good.
After Sun is just like taking acid. In
Kind
many
of.
ways.
Kind
You
of.
can't see straight for a while.
Yeah, yeah. Your time is completely diluted. You have no.
You're going to be
idea what's
awake till
going
8 a.m. at
on.
least.
Yes.
I feel like it's how I felt watching The Boy and the Heron, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Oh yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about that. Boy and the Heron.
Like, you think The Boy and the Heron's better than The Lighthouse?
Yes.
You deserve to
Visually,
be. You deserve to be
yes.
tortured.
Visually better. Sorry, I don't want to watch a fucking black and white movie. I like colors and shit I don't understand in Japanese. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Ah, good. I was worried.
Almost forgot what we came here to do.
That was the part of the podcast where we talk about animals.
Yes.
Cut that for me.
Don't worry, it's not there. Don't worry, this is a family-friendly pod for the most part.
We can
Welcome
fix
back.
that.
Welcome back to part 2. Like I said last week, just had to spend like 8 minutes converting the file and waiting for Zoom to let me make a new link. That's why we took a little break. What were we talking about before?
Bad movies? Good movies?
Shane Gillis hit a do it on
You sent me
SNL.
that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you see the Jeopardy section on the map?
Yes.
I sent you that, right? That's
was
so
awesome.
funny. Yeah.
We
I
made
can't
it big.
believe our influence are already reaching Jeopardy.
Yeah. After all of our hard work we put into
Right.
this.
Yeah, after all my hard work, you're so right.
You finally get to talk to Ken Jennings like you've always wanted.
That might be. Ooh, do you guys think you have like a top 3 most hated people that you ever hate in your entire life? I think Ken.
I feel like
might
you have to
be.
restrict it to only people you've met, because otherwise it's not fair.
Yeah, but
And I don't know that I hate
No.
people like that I've met.
My hate knows no bounds. Sometimes. Like I said, if I'm watching Princess Mononoke, I have no
Yeah, your eyes are
enemies.
so clouded by hate right now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
people that I haven't met, Mitch McConnell.
Dude, so sorry, so fightable. He's
So-
up there.
We'll see. We'll see if there's a censor
I
there.
took my legal name out of my name tag, so that's allowed. They can't track me for that.
There's just a period now. It's just a
Yeah.
very. It's a sentence.
It's an answer to the question we asked in the first part.
So, I saw this on TikTok while I was doing my doom scrolling. But let me ask you guys a question. So, first off, do you guys. This sounds weird, but do you guys dream? Do you have dreams?
Yeah.
Because
less
some people
so.
don't have dreams. What do you mean?
If I start smoking a lot, I won't have dreams for a while.
Hmm.
It's
That's
very
what
tied
Cade
to
said.
weed. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But
once
you've
you stop,
had
you get
dreams
crazy
before.
ones for like a week, and then they go back to normal.
It's
But
cool.
you're capable of dreaming. You've dreamed
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm
Okay.
familiar with dreams. Trust.
And
Look at his background.
that's true.
That is the dream.
That's my
That's true.
smell.
He's there right now. Yeah. Kev's omitting an odor right now. Emitting an odor right now. But can you picture stuff in your brain or no? Like if I say think of the word apple, do you picture like a cartoon apple, a real apple, the word apple?
Since you said think of the word apple, I'm thinking like Times New Roman font in my head, just the word apple. But if you said
Mm.
apple, I could I have to take a second to like close my eyes and do it. I know there's people that just like
Yeah.
immediately have something simultaneous. I don't have that.
Really?
No.
I feel like if you told me to think of something right away.
If I close my eyes, I'm like, there's an apple. But
Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
give me a word.
Pencil.
But I can't
Oh, dude, that
see
was
the
so easy.
pencil. I can never see it. It's like
What do
behind
you
what I'm
mean?
seeing.
What does that mean?
It's like when you said picture the apple at first,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think it like Kevin went to the word.
Do you
So
picture an apple?
That's only because you
I
said the word apple.
Okay.
I can like imagine one, but like everything I'm seeing is here, and then the apple's like back here. So like I can't see it in my head.
Get a
I
You're
can
load of
just
just
this
like
thinking of
guy.
it.
yeah, just thinking of
It's
it and
just
like
somewhere in your head and you like feel like you know where it is.
yeah, and I know that it's like there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like I can't look and see it even if I shut my eyes.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because if I
But in
think
your
if I
dreams, you're seeing things.
Yeah.
maybe because you're subconsciously doing it, is now you're trying to consciously do it, but you're having a hard time.
No, I can never picture stuff with my imagination. Like I can't see it.
That's crazy. Because when I like, if you say orange, I'm thinking right away of an orange in real life. I'm not thinking of a drawing of an orange. I'm not thinking of an animated orange or like a little kid's drawing of an orange. I'm picturing an orange that you can like fully tangible that you could grab.
Are you putting it in a scene, or you just have like an orange, like you have like an open
Like I'm
3D
grabbing
rendering
a
software and you're just rotating
yeah.
it? Because that's where I go. Just like a black backdrop. There's a
Yeah.
pencil doing a
Yeah.
360.
No, like I'm grabbing an orange and I'm eating it.
You're interacting with the
Yeah.
thing. That's too
Yeah.
much.
You guys ever
That's too
have
many
lucid
steps.
dreams or no?
Yeah, but I'm not fun with it. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm done now.
What do you mean?
Like
Really?
the dream's not being fun anymore.
Oh,
Like
it
I can't just
usually
like
wakes
conjure
you up.
things. Basically, like,
I've
oh,
never
this is
lucid
over.
dreamed.
I like, oh, I'll make a tree appear over here and then I'm calling it. That type of thing.
It's like all the energy you have. You're just like,
Yeah.
I used to
are
be so
you?
obsessed. I can't do it. I used to be so obsessed with trying to actively lucid dream that me and shout out
You got a
Nick,
hernia?
me and Nick would look up YouTube videos, like I'm not kidding, hour-long videos on how to lucid dream in middle school, and we would dim the lights to a certain, like a certain setting. We would both be on the floor with separate blankets and pillows, and it would be like how you put shoes in the box, like my head is by his feet and vice versa, and we would just sit there and we put white noise in the background and try and lucid dream, and then I would just wind up falling asleep. I couldn't
Well,
interact with him in my dreams.
that's the first step. Wait, lucid dreaming is not like you're gonna be like telepathically talking to each other.
Lucid dreams, like you can control what's happening in your
You're aware
dream.
that you're dreaming.
Yeah, but you were like, I couldn't communicate with him. You're like,
I'm trying to
No, but
imagine your parents walking downstairs and seeing this situation when
but
you're
we
like
watched.
13 years old.
Well, that's the thing, and so like we watch YouTube videos that were like you can co-op your dreams. So just
that's bullshit.
we would spend an embarrassingly long amount of time. And one time, Nick's mom did walk in on the basement, like his basement. If you've never been down the stairs, there's one door and then sliding doors to another dark room with a like a movie projector and shit. And we would be in the middle of that floor, like I said, feet together, like hands by our side, just listening to white noise. And one time she was getting us for dinner. She's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And we're like,
Dude,
"No, we gotta start over."
Was Nick a menace back then too?
Dude, Nick used to be my childhood bully. Like legitimately.
Yeah.
I was the new kid at in our township. Him and that kid Mike, I would be on the same bus as them. Now, but remember, when I was a kid, very devoutly religious, like very strict parents. I went to Catholic school, so coming to like an elementary school that was public, didn't have to wear a uniform. Got on the bus for the first time, bro. They would sit across from me, and they would just like take shit out of my bag, like, "Yo, give me that." And I didn't know what to do, so I was like, "Okay." So I would give them my Magic School Bus book, and then they would like flip through the pages and throw it to the front of the bus. And they're like, "Yo, go pick that up." And I said, "Okay." So I would go pick it up, and then there would be like a first grader who would bully me too. He was Filipino. Fuck that kid, bro. Like Filipino on Filipino crime. He would slap me in the face and shit for no reason. He'd
Crabs
be
in a
like, "Go."
bucket.
He'd be like, you'd be like, "Go back to the back." And I said, "Okay." I was everyone's bitch, basically. And Nick used to bully me heavy, and then he would stop, and then we became friends. But sometimes I bring that up. I thought that shit was just normal. But that's my boy. Shout out Nick.
Yeah, Nick is not normal.
No, he's not. He's not at all. He might be the furthest thing. But
Yeah.
I
What
just
a
thought it was
guy.
funny. Yeah. Were you guys safeties in elementary school?
No, I'm not a
No,
cop,
dude.
dude.
Wasn't a loser.
You might have wanted to be a cop, but I knew early on.
Dude, first off, even if you weren't a safety, if you guys who are listening don't know what a safety is, it's basically nothing. But for fifth graders, you get a little highlight neon belt with a sash that says safety patrol, and you're kind of in charge of all like all the other fifth graders and elementary school students, direct traffic, be in charge of the bus lanes and the cones to remove for people to leave the school. I was a safety. I got handpicked. Um,
Don't
I
admit that.
peaked. Okay, first off, Kev, even if you weren't a safety, I know you were up their ass because you love cops. So let's just put that out
Right.
there. Yeah, let's not touch that anymore. There's some stuff that I see that like people our age post on like YouTube or TikToks, and sometimes I think it's cringe. And then as I go to make fun of it, I just take a step and I'm like, I have a podcast and I make TikToks. I literally can't talk to anybody about anything. I can't make fun.
Yeah, dude, this
So
is ruining you.
this is ruining my reputation. Maybe this is why I'm not getting hired.
Dude, when I got hired here, um, my boss did a background check and he was like we're cool now, so he was just like, "Yeah, I read that shitty ass article you wrote for the Vermont Times." And I was like, "Oh, all
No
right."
way.
And he was like, "Yeah, and I checked out your volleyball stats. You were pretty good." And I was like,
Actually?
"Yeah." But like
That's
they
crazy.
actually do a check and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God."
Yeah.
That's what my problem is then. Everyone's seeing all my college and high school newspaper articles I had to write. Like, get this
There's
guy far away from
they're
us.
seeing your Twitter burner and your tweets.
No,
So.
that I burn all that, so that can't be found.
Yeah, we used to compete, like us and our not compete, but we all had some bad Twitters. Like some bad tweets at times that were
I
so high
was
school.
really into it for a long time.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fun. It was way back then. It
Twitter
was
used to be
awesome.
fun.
Yeah. I feel like if they had that what is it? Like the premium when we were kids, like we probably would have
No.
made some money. Kev, you would have made some money.
Oh shit. No, I would not have sold mine. I would not have signed up for it. It has to be free.
Fair enough.
And I would get mad if people were paying to read the stuff I was posting at that age.
That's fair.
It was fun because like you had to actually earn likes, you know? Like
Yeah.
it had to genuinely be funny for you
Yeah.
to truly get any amount of likes or just say something like stupidly relatable.
Yeah.
But it was like actually social for the most part. Like you could just reply on anybody's thing and it would turn into a
Yeah.
conversation with like six people.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
And then it just like
It's-
turned into like a thing where
yeah.
you put statements out.
Yeah, it sucks now. Um, yeah. Hey, you listen to Radiohead?
Oh, I'm more of a duster kind of guy myself.
Oh, I put Marco onto some Duster when we were playing Madden. Why else would you be
Yeah.
listening to Duster?
Wait, what?
We turned the sound off on Madden because
Yeah.
the right way to play it is dead silent, no commentators with depressing music playing.
Yes.
Duster was last
The
week.
Fuck?
So the
Dude,
song
we've done
Stratosphere,
that.
where it's like 6 minutes of ambient, just like fuzz. Margaret
Yeah.
just went dead silent, like fugue state, making Najee Harris run for 2 yards at a time.
What's the one song that's got the long ass title? Something in May.
Different, not from Duster, but
Not Duster.
the song "A Quick One Before the Eternal Worm Devours Connecticut."
Like, what does
You've
that
heard it
mean?
though. The thing is, you've
What
heard
does
it.
that mean? A quick one before my
The
The
eternal death
Eternal
Alaskan
worm.
Worm,
bullworm. Oh, the
the
eternal
Alaskan
worm
Bullworm. Yeah,
devours Connecticut. That song ruined me. Kevin has put me on to some extremely debilitating songs, like Adrian Lenker. He put me on Adrian Lenker. I don't know if you know who that is. I could send you her album. I kind of don't want you to listen to it.
I'm good, dude.
he's good. He's good.
It's so sad. I don't know. Is that weird that I like not being sad, but like I find comfort in a lot of emotionally.
It's not even overtly sad stuff. It's just things that are that charged and like I
Yeah,
don't know, raw is like a
that
corny word
can
to use for it, but
easily elicit a reaction out of you, I guess.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like the anime stuff or the K drama stuff is sad, and like that, it is fun to like get invested in
Hmm.
like the emotions of something like that,
Hmm.
because like you have like it's mirroring emotions you've had before. I
Hmm.
like that.
And also, I think, especially with examples like that, the stuff I'm watching is definitely a tearjerker, but it's the story's genuinely good too. It just happens to make you like cry sometimes. But like I follow along with the story really well. It's really well written. Um, yeah. Okay, so I'm not fully crazy. Stop laughing
Tearjerker.
at tearjerker. I knew it, dude. I knew it.
I just
You're-
just made me think of a dude who only whacks off like when he's really sad.
yeah, who does that?
There we go. Some white on my bamboo.
Dude, Kev's low key handsome.
He is handsome.
Kev might be a hear me out for me, low key.
I'm on your hear me out cake. You mean that?
I think so. And you have a hear me out? Like celebrity?
I've never thought about that, but definitely Kevin. Dude, me and Kevin watched an eclipse together one time. Almost
Holy shit.
kissed him.
That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I know.
We didn't even see the full. You guys got to see a full one. Going to Maine was so worth it for that last one. Like it's
Really?
just a
Is that when you went with Rizzo?
like, yeah, just like soft sun is left on the side and it's just black up. It's so bizarre to look at.
That sounds
Can you
fire.
look
IRL.
directly at that? Or do you need eyes?
Yeah, once it's
things?
fully covered, you can look at. You're not supposed to, but you can. It's fine. It's just as long as there's like a little sun, then you shouldn't be looking at it.
Do you know when the next one is?
Next total one I think is next year, the year after in Morocco. Next one here is a while. I think 2032.
Morocco.
Oh, it's not too bad.
My biggest thing, I want to see the Northern Lights. That's like my number one priority. Oh, it's right there.
Got you covered. Yeah, dude. Next question.
I want to go back to Alaska. I think I didn't appreciate it while I was there because I was so stressed about school and stuff. But like, how many people say they go to Alaska? You know, just like with Antarctica, I still want to go to Antarctica.
Do you want to go to
Name the places I
Antarctica?
wouldn't come back from.
Just kill yourself there?
Or just live
Well,
there.
sure. I mean, just
If
stay
that
there.
happens, it happens. Yeah, dude, Kevin could def survive on his own. I think out of
I
spite,
can barely survive with help. I'm on thin ice as it is.
you could barely survive with indoor plumbing and refrigerated goods.
We live in a city with millions of people, and I can barely get food. And you think I'd be okay in the wild?
What's the longest you think you could go holding a poop in?
I have an answer.
depends on the
Kevin, go
poop.
first.
It depends on what kind of poop I'm holding in.
If it
If
was
it's
swimming.
a normal, unaided poop, it's not knocking on the doors. I feel like I can get that for a week.
Week?
Yeah,
Oh my god. What's your
It's so
answer?
funny.
I would probably say I did it for 6 days in a row, so I can tell you at least 6 days. Because
Oh
you know,
my god.
I used to have a fear of public pooping. So me and my friends, my one friend got a shore house rental, and we stayed with him and his family. So it was like his mom and dad and siblings and like five of us all sharing one bathroom, and that scared the hell out of me. So and then we were down the beach, so it wasn't like there were clean bathrooms on the boardwalk. So I kind of just tanked it for 6 days.
Oh my god, dude. Did you feel like literal garbage by day
Oh,
6?
dude, I didn't want to talk to anybody. Like as soon as we woke up in the morning, plus people were being annoying anyways. As soon as we woke up, I was like, "Yo, can we go the fuck home right now?"
Yeah.
It was Wildwood. If it was like Ocean City or Cape May, more family, I might have been able to find a nicer place.
Don't
But
you dare start talking shit about Wildwood.
dude, don't you dare start talking good about Wildwood. Wildwood is the worst beach on the.
That's why I love it.
Yeah.
Wildwood's like a cesspool, and that's the only reason why. Like, I don't want to go to a Margate
That's
ever. I
disgusting.
like Wildwood.
No, you don't go to Margate if you don't have a beach house. I only went to Margate because I went with our friend's rich ex girlfriend.
Yeah, like Brigantine. Am I like a king? Why am I going there? I got to be where creatures are roaming the boardwalk.
Underneath the boardwalk too. Just
Gangs of like middle school and high school kids that are terrifying.
they scare the fuck out of me. No, Wildwood sucks. That's probably the worst one.
You love
I'd
Cape
prob-
May.
I love Cape May. I'd probably well Cape May for the town, not the beaches.
Yeah,
But Ocean
no
City.
beach. Really,
Yeah.
it's like a 1 by 1 patch of sand, which I kind of like. But
Give me
Sam's
Ocean
Pizza
City, dude.
in Wildwood.
Yo,
Hmm?
Sam's Pizza in
Sam's
Wildwood.
Pizza,
Goated pizza.
What's
That
right
might be-
across the back?
Slices.
Curly's, the fries, Curly's.
Early. Oh my bussin'.
Yeah, that's good.
I think Sam's Pizza is my favorite pizza in South Jersey. Not gonna lie. My only one I like in Township was Old Randazzo's before.
Yeah,
they got
Got
buffed
buffed.
again though. I
Did
think
they?
they
They
since
got
fell off
buffed?
again. No, they got patched because they sold the ownership, and I never went for like 5 years. But then the family or something bought it back.
Came back, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like decent again for a while. Now it's kind of back to being whatever. They for a while had one of the best buffalo chicken cheesesteaks I've ever had.
yes, exactly. Yes.
It didn't make any sense. Now it's not good again. But for a little
Speaking
bit,
of, dude, speaking of,
They
Buffalo,
nerfed it again?
yeah. I mean, I don't go as much anymore, obviously, but
dude. Me and Kevin just had the most miraculous buffalo chicken cheesesteak last night. It was actually unreal.
something to
where?
write home about.
There's just one place. There's just one place close to us.
Love their work.
Yeah,
All the menus like a phone book of just random things to pick from. We went buffalo cheesesteak for the first time.
Nice.
It was religious.
yeah.
Dude,
It was an
you,
experience.
you know what's expensive but so worth it? Lissio's hoagies.
Ooh.
Never had.
Oh my god, dude.
Not for like a family get like a sports game. You don't get a tray or anything.
Nah, we would get like primo hoagies, or we're not really a hoagie guy. We just get like cheesesteaks or make buffalo wings.
Your family does make good food.
Thank you. Yeah, they also just cook a lot, so I don't really need to. We don't really need to buy a lot
Yeah.
of food. But Delicio's hoagies, maybe I'll try it out. They got good pastries. I've had their pastries.
Yeah.
With the
When me,
bakery.
when me and my dad would go to bird games, we'd always either stop at Lissio's and because you can bring them into the game.
Really?
Yeah. And
Oh,
you
shit.
just like, oh my God. Turkey, cheese, lettuce, tomato, oregano, salt, pep, bang. Oh, oh. Oil. Oh.
They get my dad
sounds
spam
good.
broccoli robs from there, which I'm not really a fan of, but
Ooh.
for some reason, just that little sliver of it, it's exactly what you need.
Wait,
What's
what's
the-
a rob? Like, what's a broccoli rob?
I don't know what the linguistics of it are. I don't know where the rob factors in.
It's a longer broccoli.
And just a sandwich? It's just broccoli in a sandwich?
But it's better than broccoli. Broccoli
Yeah.
Rob is better. Okay, last sandwich of your life. You only get one more. What is it?
In the current mood I'm in, it's the cheesesteak I had last night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who's that good?
It was so good.
delicious, but and you go first, Ant.
I've never had a buffalo chicken cheesesteak. I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck?
I've had like a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Like a cutlet?
Yeah, with like still had cheese, but it's not like
grow up.
chopped.
You gotta try buffalo chicken cheesesteak. They're good.
I do have to
essential.
try that. I don't want to go first. I need to think.
I don't have a specific,
Yeah.
but it's out there somewhere is the perfect Reuben, like a perfect corned beef,
oh,
nice sloppy thing.
like Cat's
It's
Deli
so
in New
good.
York. Like pastrami. You ever have pastrami?
Do you like Cubans,
Nice
dude?
salami. A Cuban,
Cuban,
a rare Cuban that hits. Yeah.
Oh man, dude. Oh, The Cubans are so good.
It's pounding his fist.
Cuban sandwiches are so good. I have a whole sandwich order from Wawa though. I'm super fat like that. It's called the Marco Special.
What is it? Hit it.
Kev, I feel like you've heard of this.
Top to bottom, go.
All right. First off, you get a panini, and I think it's either sourdough or white bread, whatever they got. You get oven roasted turkey, and then for the sauces that you slather on there, you get some garlic aioli and a creamy chipotle. You do a little mix. Okay. You get pepper jack cheese. You get spinach. You get white raw onions. You get a little pepper on there. Then you get a little avocado slab, a little bacon, and then you put no, because listen, because you get a little bit of like the not sour, but you get like a little bitter taste from like the spinach with the onion juice, right? But then you also get like a nice savory with the bacon and the turkey, and then especially with the sauces together.
I
It's
could hear your
delicious.
mouth watering while you're going through everything.
My stomach just grumbled legitimately. I don't know if either of you heard that. But then you get some cheddar Pringles and like a Arnold Palmer half and half iced tea. And then for dessert, you get a nice apple fritter. That's why I don't lose weight.
That meal has to be 1,600 calories.
Probably. But guess what? It's really good.
It does sound, dude. I feel like you had me in the first half of the sandwich, and you
Yeah.
lost me in the second half.
Avocado was the dagger for me not wanting it anymore.
Okay, first off, Kevin's palate is so lame. Like that's
I
the
try really
only word
hard
describe-
to get
No,
new
I know.
things in there. So I
And
grew up
res-
real picky.
Yeah, I respect that because you definitely have tried a lot more food, but sometimes he'll just randomly say something like, this is just an example. It's just like, oh, Kev, you ever had like carrots before? It's like, nah, I'm not really a fan. I'm just like,
I fuck with carrots though. Don't get me
the
started with
fuck?
carrots.
Like, I think we're talking about hummus or chickpeas, right? You get like,
Yeah, hummus is like it's fine. Good hummus exists. The restaurant that we were at one time, their hummus was really good.
that. And I don't think you understand. When Cade came over last night, the first thing we talked about was the food. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the most delicious. It was food so good you got pissed off.
Dude, we should
yeah.
go back. Well, I'll be home for a week before I go up to Boston. We should all
We could
go.
just make that happen. We could just appear there.
I'll just
Yeah, but
text my
we'd probably have to pay this time though.
Yeah.
not full price. We'd probably have to pay like probably like 50 or $60 a person.
Oh
No.
no,
Dude, when they said we were just paying for drinks, I thought I was leaving the earth. I thought I was ascending. So
It
what are you
would've
talking
been-
about? I'm paying like $15 for what I just
yeah,
ate.
yeah.
Yeah, that would have been like 115 or 120 a person.
Yeah, that is what it felt like.
It's like here's $5. Thank you.
And
That's fair.
I would have been content paying that because it was worth it. Like it was
Yeah.
genuinely so good. And then we got that wonderful news, and I was like, you know what? This life shit's all right. It extended my will to live. It was incredible. You've just been rambling about shit for the past hour.
Nothing.
I feel like that's what every podcast is. Unless you click onto a podcast and it's like about like something dumb specific,
Yeah.
and then every time I can't listen to the whole thing, I'm pretty sure.
If it's predetermined to be like this is the episode where we talk about this thing in
Yeah.
the theme of an episode, but we're just going.
Sometimes I like current events. I will say, before, like when me and Ant did this in person, we really had no plan at all. And we would just, whatever, every intrusive thought we would just say. So I would have to edit it out because there's a lot of stuff that we can't use. But I
I
feel
also
like,
didn't have a job that I like back then.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was just letting it fly.
Yeah, exactly. So now you have more to lose.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have some topics or it's definitely more tame, but I like talking. Again, it's just a way for us to catch up. And I'm glad KevBot over here can talk to you too.
Yes.
This is a moment, you know?
This moment in history, and everyone will remember where they were.
The day
When this
episode
episode
5 dropped for the collab. It's one of the collabs of all time.
Mr. President, episode 5 just came out. We have it right here.
The second guest has hit our podcast.
It's huge, bro.
I hate Zoom so much, man. Yeah, like the file converted so much quicker this time, and it said you have like 5 minutes again until you can start a new meeting. So I was just sitting there. That sucks.
Dude, you just fumbled our Zoom sponsorship.
I love Zoom so much.
No, no, I don't want Zoom anywhere near me. Don't give me their dirty money.
I got bad news for you. You're using Zoom right now.
No, I mean like for them to
Oh,
bankroll me.
sponsor? Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I I have morals and values, but I could be easily bought out by a lot
You
of
should
stuff.
join the military.
Are you allergic to the bag, Kevin?
If Tesla sponsored you and gave you $30,000 per ad read, are you saying no?
You had to say the number first.
Are you saying
Yeah,
no?
I'm doing 30 grand, dude. I need 30 grand.
Can I say a hot take? I don't even like Heath Ledger wasn't even that great. Like he was good, but it wasn't like a oh my god, you know. The
I don't
Dark
like that
Knight
take.
is kind of just average.
You need someone like him to make a movie like that interesting, and he's the only reason that movie was like interesting to watch.
Yeah,
Like Christian Bale's Batman is not carrying a movie on his own, just going for 2 hours. You need like another guy in there.
yeah. Get that man a Robitussin or something.
Exactly.
Now Robert Pattinson,
What a picture.
that's a picture.
So good.
That
Zoe
movie's good.
Kravitz.
October
Yeah,
31st.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe
Thursday.
Kravitz.
Yeah, and the second one's coming out soon, I think.
Soon,
Next
as in like
year.
probably 2 years from now. Did they just delay it a year?
Probably, but like that is
Really?
soon. Same thing with
Yeah.
Beyond the Spider-Verse. The
That's never coming out.
yeah, probably not. That movie's so good though too. That's the thing. That sucks. I feel like every time something keeps getting delayed, they say like 1 or 2 more years. We always go like, "Oh, that's so long," but it's really not. We're like 24 now, which sucks.
What?
Every year after 21 is kind of the same.
Once you're 22, it's over. I learned that when I was 21. And now I'm 30.
Yeah, Kev is the oldest 24-year-old I've ever met. He's turning 25 this year. Kev's
Yeah.
turning 25 this year.
Are
I
you
only get
actually?
carded as a formality.
Yeah.
Wait, so am I.
If you
What am
turn
I talking
25
about?
this year.
You're
No,
not
you got
turning
next year.
25 this year. You got next year.
Well,
Like this
yeah.
calendar year, the year 2025, Kevin's turning 25.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you're gonna die so soon.
Thank God. I've been waiting on it.
Dude, what if you die and you just wake up and you're 21 again?
That would be a fate worse. I would rather go to like Bible hell than that hell. I have to do the last 4 years over and over again forever.
Oh my God, it's just your own Groundhog Day, but it's just your life, like just over and over. And instead of every day reset, it's like Ann said, from 21. That would be
Yeah, and I don't know that like I know for a day, but after that I forget and I just have to live it out.
You can't kill yourself either.
Yeah.
What if you like you forget? Obviously, it's been 4 years, and you wind up doing the exact same things.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna do the same thing because I don't have control
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah, what is it?
Predestined or determination.
Kev might be Batman. We were talking about variants, Ant, like the MCU multiverse variant timeline. And for example, I would say one of Kev's variants is Napoleon Dynamite, and
Mm.
and one of your variants is Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch.
And it's kind of got a Napoleon Dynamite thing going right now on a zoom camera. You got the frames for
Can you
it.
do a voice for him, Ant?
Never seen it.
Neither
Really?
have I. I've never seen it either.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You
I
would hate
haven't.
that movie, Marco.
You think so?
I think you would hate it a lot.
And I would like it.
You might. I'm not
I
sure.
feel like it's just something that I would have had to watch as a kid. Like I feel like
It is
watching that
dated
now,
in such a very specific like type of humor that you got to be into, and I feel like it's not one you'd be into.
he does
So let's
begin
watch
that
it tonight.
dance at the end.
He
The
does
little-
kill that
the
shit.
talent
Yeah.
show. That's in Fortnite.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah, what's not in Fortnite, dude? They should put
Woody
Interstellar
Rodrigo.
characters in Fortnite.
I don't think they're gonna put Dr. Brand in Fortnite.
They should put Kid Rock in Fortnite.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
I mean, no, who is it?
Kid Rock.
Juice
Lil
WRLD's
Nas
in
X.
Fortnite.
Juice World after he died got put into Fortnite. Can
And
you
Lil
make that
Nas
happen to
X.
me if I go anytime soon?
Just
I mean, if they
immortalize
end up
you in
putting-
Fortnite. Do you have to go? Like, I just want to get back on here to get the closing. If you had to go.
I do need to get climbing. I'm gonna go. Climb.
Oh, you got a new client that you're working on?
Yeah, dude. I'll send it to you. I think I'm gonna get it today.
Let's
been
go.
Fucking grinding it. It's like a really the holds are really slopey, but they're far apart, so it's like you're grabbing pretty much nothing, and it's like really compression-y. I'll send you a video today when I fucking get it.
Dude, was Marissa with you?
Yeah, she was here today and yesterday. We
Just
went
for
to.
fun?
Well, she wanted to go see like her second Dead concert at the Sphere in Vegas.
What?
You know the Sphere, that big ass stadium they built?
Yeah.
It's just a dome.
What artist?
The Dead, the Grateful Dead.
Oh, that's
Still
cool.
got John Mayer up there.
I did not know that they were
Yeah.
still alive.
They're not.
No, it's like they just rotate members in and out.
Yeah. There's like maybe one or two guys.
Oh,
who
so
are
it's
still
new
alive.
people. So it's like Adam Lambert and Queen.
Yes, it's exactly like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
It's like Paul Giamatti in
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar. There we
Cinderella
go, yeah.
Man.
Cinderella Man. Sure.
Or what's another one of those? You know,
He's got a crazy IMDb. He's in Holdovers.
Yo,
Kevin's favorite.
Never seen it.
Kevin gave it
Love
5
that movie.
stars on Letterboxd.
Hey, can you please
Give it a
run your
9.
letterbox more? Use your letterbox.
I don't watch anything now though, so I don't really need to do it.
I feel
he
like
always
every
stalks
movie that
me
we
on
just
there. That's what he
said.
says.
Oh.
I literally only go on there to like read Kevin's shit and once in a while watch something that Kevin watched.
I'm like that.
Kev, you should start a
Yeah.
vlog.
No,
Okay, my fault.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
I mean, dude, his letterbox kind of is a blog because every post is like, it's either he watched like a movie that took itself seriously and he'll write like one sentence just trashing it, or an actual good movie and then he'll leave like a fun review.
Or I watch a bad movie and I write a novel
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
why it's actually
Yeah.
good or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like chocolate.
Yeah. If we see
Except that movie
Minecraft, that
was
might hit
really
like 10,000 words.
I need to see it now. I didn't know it had
Yeah.
people like rioting.
Dude, let's watch it this week so we can talk about it on Sunday, like next week.
I'm sure I could pirate it, right?
Probably.
Gotta be out by now.
Kev, let's look at 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna gatekeep the site. Actually, I want to blur that out.
Look movie 2, the number .to.
Yeah.
That's where you want to go. They patched the first one, but now that 2's out, it's working again.
Yeah.
Dude, do you have a reliable ad blocker, Kev? They
It
stole
usually
mine.
works, but I don't know. It doesn't work on like YouTube like it used to. Just the basic one I found.
Yeah. It works for those creepy websites that I use for movies and stuff.
For movies?
That usually try and throw porn at your screen every 2
I
seconds.
hate when I'm watching porn and they try to throw movies at me instead.
Right.
They're trying to play
Always
The
doing
Lighthouse.
Oh no, I gotta watch this now.
No, this is like an hour and a half. God damn it. With that,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have fun on your climb. Good talking to you again, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on. Everyone who's watching this, if you're still watching this, thank you for listening.
did the last one come out yet?
I don't know, dude. You fucking tell me. Go
didn't.
look at.
You didn't send it to me.
Yep. I don't have to send it to you. You should watch it.
I will watch it if you send it.
Okay. Why don't you watch it while you're like climbing? Listen to it while you're climbing or something.
you're not subscribed to your own show?
Yeah, dude.
No,
he
I
doesn't do shit.
I subscribe, but I don't even know what subscribing even means on YouTube.
Anyways, I'll talk to you next week. Have fun climbing. Thank you for
Thank
listening.
you.
Episode 5 on the map. Peace.